Hey guys, it's Professor Walnut back here again in the lab. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you stick around. And if you're returning, thanks for coming back. Today we're going to be getting into day 2 of the Trick Room focused calyrex-ice and Palkia team that we were using in the last episode. Not too much more to say here aside from please do the YouTube things, help support me, and subscribe if you are new here. We are so close to 90 subscribers. Heck, at the time that I'm recording this, we're at 89 and maybe we hit 90 before I even upload this. Anyway, let's get right into what you're here to see. It's battle time. Alright, and here we are with today's opponent running a Kyogre and Zacian team, including Snorlax, which is interesting to see. Whimsicott, the Landorus Therian form, and Ludicolo. Interesting combination. Ludicolo is a very fast Pokemon in the rain, so that's useful to know. I have to imagine they're going to go into their, like, whatever anti-trick room mode they have. That said, what do they actually have that's anti-trick room here? I'm not totally sure. They can fake out with Ludicolo, so there is that as an option. Honestly, I kind of want to lead Palkia P2 just to have all of this bulk here, and I can also technically click Trick Room with both Pokemon, or max Palkia if needed. It's weird, but I do still like bringing Incin here. And I'll bring the Calyrex in the back. Yeah, that's how we're going to approach this. Hopefully it goes okay, we'll find out. Alright, they're going to lead Snorlax and Zacian. Yeah, I figured they might bring Snorlax here. Part of me wants to switch in Incineroar immediately. I guess the question is which slot? I think the answer is probably the... Yeah, we trace and get Gluttony. Okay. Most likely they're a belly drum set, which is a little scary under Trick Room, to be honest. We could... Well, no, I do want to switch in Incineroar here. And part of me wants to just foul play into the Snorlax, to be honest. Because if they belly drum, then foul play should just KO at that point. Yeah, let's see if this works out. Because they want to probably cover for me setting up Trick Room by setting up Belly Drum and being able to sweep in the end game. Not the end game. So being able to sweep with Snorlax under Trick Room. So yeah, we drop Incineroar's attack. That's why we brought... Yeah, then they went for Play Rough. That makes perfect sense to me, and we take that perfectly well. Oh, we go first with the foul play. That's interesting. Huh. Very weird. Okay, well, that's not terrible, to be honest, because now we can just fake out and foul play again. Again, we'll do absurd damage, and we know we're faster than the Snorlax. So that's going to be the plan here. I'm honestly surprised that Snorlax is slow. I shouldn't be surprised, though, right? Porygon 2 is like known to be a slow Pokemon, but it's actually a base 60 speed, which isn't really that slow. Snorlax, I think, is much lower. They're trying to figure out what I'm going to go for now. Yeah, that foul play barely did damage there because we did put the Snorlax at -1. Now it's at +6. So foul play should do ridiculous damage. And yeah, they can max Snorlax, and that might allow them to survive. But I don't think that's the worst thing ever here. Okay, switch Zacian out into Kyogre. That's fine. I could have considered parting shotting that slot, but it's fine. Is it fine? It's probably still fine. And yeah, they max. Okay. So let's see how much damage we do with foul play here. It's probably going to be a good chunk. And then they'll KO something, and then we can bring in Palkia afterwards. We shouldn't KO, I don't think, based on how much that -1 foul play did. But we'll still do a lot. Honestly, that's pretty good. They do use replenish, so a lot kind of depends on whether or not they get a berry back here. They don't. Okay. So now it's pretty easy to bring Palkia in. We probably need to let Incineroar go down here, because we can't really safely switch in Calyrex. So I'll go Parting Shot into Max Wormwind. They might just Max Guard. I don't think I mind that too much. Kyogre might feel pressured to try to target down the Palkia. I guess the only question is I'm not sure if we can KO Snorlax from this range. It would be bad if we don't. It'd be pretty bad, yeah. We're gonna find out here, though. This is honestly a weird game. Like, Snorlax being on their team in this position is really weird. Honestly, in the rain, we probably should have gone for Max Geyser, now that I think about it, because that would boost our damage enough to probably get the KO. Okay, but they Max Guard. I don't mind that. And they go Water Spout. Okay. Max Guard's a really good play on their end, just because they really need to... Yep, there's Wormwind. We're going to Geyser next turn and set Trick Room. Hopefully we can sweep under Trick Room once it's set up. I don't think Water Spout's going to KO our Ice Horse here. So here we go. There's the Trick Room. And here's Max Geyser. With Life Orb and in the rain, I imagine this has to KO. And if we get Trick Room set up, we'll have the tools we need to take out Zacian as well. And Kyogre, of course. And probably whatever they have in the back. I'm not 100% sure what they're going to have there. They could consider switching Snorlax out here, but no, they don't. They just go for Water Spout. And yeah, we take that decently with Calyrex here. Here's Geyser. In the rain with Life Orb. Yeah, it's enough. Okay. Cool, and then we get Trick Room set up, so we'll be good to start going for our sweep. As best we can, of course. Because things are still a little scary. Like, part of the problem right now is that I don't think we can one-shot Zacian. Like, we can't address both Zacian and Kyogre right now, right? So it kind of depends on what they bring out next. So the answer might end up being going for high horsepower on Kyogre and hoping that they either miss a Origin Pulse. Yeah, there's Zacian. Because most likely we... Well, they could just protect this turn, though. That's the thing. And if they protect, then a Sword Stance really punishes that. I'm going to go for that. Like, we're behind enough that I kind of feel like we need to go for a play like that. I will also Wormwind so that Zacian... so we can drop its attack power. Show me Protect. And hopefully Wormwind KOs Kyogre, but I'm not sure that's going to be the case here. They are trying to think it through. Trying to figure out how I want to target, which, you know, I was also trying to figure out how I wanted to target. It's kind of hard to choose here. They're putting a lot of pressure on with both Pokemon, and I think their best play is just to attack with both. Yeah, okay, they went for an attack with both. I still like my play here, though, just because it punishes the Protect really heavily. Here's Wormwind. There's also, like, there's always a possibility they went... Oh, wow, Kyogre's Assault Vest, okay. I was going to say, there was always a possibility that they went for Behemoth Blade. Or, sorry, Play Rough into Palkia here, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Origin Pulse does get the KO anyway, so... Yeah, we're probably not winning this one. And Behemoth Blade. That was the right play on their end. So, kudos to my opponent for finding that play. Yep, It's not technically over here. We need to try to Hydro Pump and KO the Zacian and leave the Kyogre alone for the time being. Yeah, I was hoping we would do more damage, but Kyogre is almost certainly Assault Vest here. So there's Hydro Pump. It does get the knockout on Zacian. So if we can weather the storm from Kyogre here, we're actually in pretty good shape. They have Thunder. It's probably going to spell the end for us then. Yeah, it's a one-shot. Alright, well, good game to my opponent. Honestly, I feel like we made some plays that could have kept us in it. However, in the end, we ended up in an awkward position with the Snorlax and the inability to set Trick Room here. Ultimately, I think I probably wanted to go with Amoonguss. Yeah, if I was going to replay this, I would try leading Amoonguss so I can just go ahead and put the Snorlax to sleep instead of letting it get the belly drum up. Or even let it get the belly drum up, but then it's asleep, right? So what's it going to do then? I think that would probably be my solution in a game 2 in this if we were playing a best of 3. Yeah. Anyway, that's going to be today's battle. Alright, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you've enjoyed yourself and you want to see me grow, hit the like button. It really does help support the channel. If you're new here and you had a good time, hit the subscribe button. It'd be cool to see you come back. If I'm being totally honest, my content varies depending on my personal schedule, but I try to upload at least once a week. Please also consider leaving a comment down below just to cheer me on or let me know if I've made some dumb plays. I really do like to hear what y'all have to say about my choices in gameplay. And just like likes, comments really do help support the channel as well. If you're interested, you can follow me on my various socials, which you can find at the top of the screen here. I'm most active on Twitter, but I try to at least get notifications out about videos on each of the other platforms listed up there. Also notably, the other listed YouTube channel is where I stream games that aren't Pokemon whenever I have time to do so. And finally, and honestly least importantly, I've activated my tip jar. I know it's usually just for streaming, but I figured if you have learned anything from my videos or have just enjoyed yourself and you feel like supporting me, then it is there and it's always appreciated. Alright guys, I really do appreciate y'all being here and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.